Hey guys, it's Babypowder. I'm coming to you with another one of my amazing multi-box gold guides where I show you how easy it is to make lots of gold with less effort and without a group. Now with this farm, it has been around for quite a while and it used to be really popular, but I don't think people really do it much anymore. So I figured it would be nice to kind of go out there and, see if how good it was still, and see if it was, worth actually still trying to go out and do. And the results were actually really good. But keep watching and see how it's done. Alright guys, so for this farm we are located out here in Winter Spring, and if you've done gold farming before you probably already know where we are and what we're doing, but we're down here at the Frost Whisper Gorge down here at the very bottom of Winter Spring. And this, a lot of people have called it like the Ice Avatar farm, things like that, and that's because you're killing these ice avatars down here. And they were known for a good way to get like glorious and all the high value transmog way back when, before people flocked out to the Solithus farm and all that good stuff. But I wanted to see, is this farm still good, because I feel like nobody really does it anymore. But I mean, all in all, it's good because I mean you get things like the high value transmog, you get materials because you get the water essence, the essence of water, and then you also have a chance to get the Azure Whelpling pet. So it's another one where there's 3 wins here, which that's one reason why I really like the Frostfire Hot Spring farm, which that's still, I feel like that's still probably like my favorite farm, just because you actually have a chance at 2 pets there, which if you haven't checked out that farm, I've done a 1-hour farm on that one, and I've done a 10-hour farm video on that one. I'll leave a link to the 10-hour. You can go check that one out. It's really good. But anyway, guys, as far as this farm goes, for multi-boxing it, we have our main just set up in this one spot. So the one nice thing about this farm compared to the other farms out here, like you have the Frostfire Hot Spring and you have the Jade Mountain, which also I did a video on that one. I'll leave a link up to that one as well. Those you have to move around, and so it's, as far as laziness goes, if you want to be lazy and just sit back and watch a movie or whatever and farm, this is the one for you, because you can just sit in this one spot. This is your route for your main. You sit in this one spot, and I choose this spot for my main just because sometimes you have to slightly move to hit this mob over here, but it's very rare. Most times it's just at the very beginning, when you kill the very first spawn. But if you line it up just perfectly, and you do have to line this spot up just right so that way you can hit that mob and this one over here, because if you move slightly in one direction too much, you'll miss the other mob. But as long as you do that, as you can see here, everything is instantly respawning, and I'm hitting that mob and hitting the ones over here. But if I was like to try to move over this way a little bit too much, I would end up missing this mob over here, or vice versa. But anyway, as far as once you finish doing your, I've been doing 1 minute and 45 seconds after seeing Want to Buy Gold's video on, the times and everything. What you want to do is you want to go to where your potatoes are. But with this being such a big area, you can't cover all the areas for your looting phase. And make sure you're also using your looterang on all your potatoes when you're doing your looterang loot phase by hitting a keybind that you have them all set to for the looterangs. But you have your first one over here where circle is, right outside the area where your main is. After you loot all of that, you're going to come to that area, and then you're going to come over here where triangle is, which is where your next potato is, killing these mobs around here. And make sure you line it up with this mob here so they're hitting that one in there. And then that's as far as you go with your main. Then you'll hit back and you'll start killing again. So as you see here, there's no sparklies. I cannot loot anything up here that my potatoes have killed because it's just too far and it's out of range. Now, some people might think, well, hey, once you finish looting with your main, why don't you go ahead and loot with a potato? I was actually getting back pretty fast, but still at the same time, by the time I switch over to a potato and start to try to loot stuff in this area that I'm missing, I'm going to be getting piles that have already started to despawn because that 30-second timer starts once I loot with my main. So there's really no point in doing that. You will actually get more just by going back and killing and getting more mobs for your next round and starting that off sooner, I feel. But anyway, your next one's right here where Square is, killing these mobs up on the hill here. And they are actually killing like 3. I think there's like 1 right here, and then, you know, 2 down, and 1 there and 1 there. And then you have the one here killing these mobs up here. And basically they're just helping you force the respawns, but they are looting the stuff in their area, so it does help. But anyway, guys, that's as far as it goes. That's basically it. As far as your setup goes, now the macro you want to use for this farm, it's just going to be this one right here. It is /target ice because they're ice avatars, first 3 letters of the name, and then /cast your spell, which it doesn't really matter with this one. They don't really clump up. I just put Sunfire. But yeah, I mean, that's really it. And I mean, it's nice to come do this if you just want a lazy farm where you can, like I said, just sit in one spot, put on a movie or whatever, and you don't really have to pay attention to it other than going around doing your looting phase. And it's a short looting phase, so really, you know, it's really lazy to do it. But I know you guys are all interested in the loot that I got, seeing that this hasn't really been done in a long time, and the fact that I said at the very beginning of the video, I was actually pretty impressed with the loot that I got. So keep watching, and we're going to switch over and see what loot we got. Alright guys, so as always, I'm going to start off with my main toon since we're on my horde group, and then we'll switch over and see what the toon got with all the loot from the potatoes. So first off, again, as always, this is all the low value stuff I got. Still good stuff, which actually I am going to increase the amount. Before I was saying that, which is what I've been doing. I sell anything that's 100 gold and above if it's, you know, at a 0.02 sell rate or higher, and then everything that's over 1,000 gold if it's 0.01. It's been taking me too long to post auctions as well. Now I've gotten a lot more auctions up, and it's taken me a lot longer to do that. So I'm actually going to increase it at least to 500 gold for the 0.02 and above, and right around 3k or more for the 0.01. So to try to save me some time with posting. But anyway, so I won't be saving as much as this low value stuff. But anyway, guys, as far as the rest of the stuff we got 97 essence of water. So I believe it's a little less than what we, or might even be a lot less than we get with like the Frostfire Hot Spring farm, but still not bad. It's a little extra value to your farm. And you know, like I said, with this one, it's lazy. You can just sit there. Like, I mean, if I wanted to put my main in a different area and actually run around and maybe get more kills or possibly more loot, then I could, but I wanted to make this as lazy as possible, and this is the way it works. By doing it the way I did it. And as far as the other stuff we got, as you see here, we got an Azure Whelpling on my main. That's 58,000 gold on this realm and 17,000 region, so it's really good. We got this belt here. It's 18,000 my realm, 7,000 region. We got a Bloodforged shield, 24,000 my realm, almost 25, 6,000 region. We got a pair of the Jade leg plates, almost 22,000 my realm, 53,000 region. We got the Glorious Gauntlets, 22,000 my realm, almost 23, 26,000 region. And we got Keeper's Woolies at 9,000 and 5,000. So let's go ahead and pull up our chat box and see what our total value is in our bags. And this is just for our main. We got 238,423 gold. 238,423 gold in value for the hour just on our main. That's crazy. I know it doesn't look like we have that much, but I mean, we got these high pieces here and we got the pet, so that's awesome. Now let's go ahead and switch over to our loot that we got with our potatoes and see what the value they got, and then add everything up and see what our total is. All right, guys, so now that we're over here on our potatoes toon, we don't really have any of the low value stuff, which actually is a good thing. We've got plenty of that stuff already. We don't need any more of that. We got 124 of the water essences. Then we got some lock boxes. And as you see here, we got 2 of the Azure Whelplings. That's, you know, that's insane. So that means we got 3 total of Azure Whelplings. Now, with my 1 hour sessions, that's more than we've gotten for any of these Azure Whelp farms. And this one was the laziest, the most relaxed, most laid back farm. And then we also got another jade piece. We got the jade greaves. Yeah, not as good as the leg plates, but hey, they're still not bad. 8,000 and 8,000. Then we also got the lofty boots as well, which is 10,000 and 10,000. We also had lofty wrists on my main group, but they were below the value, so I didn't bother putting them up. We did get a lofty piece there as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and pull up the chat box and see what they got. Let's see. Hit our macro here, and it's a little less. 142,387 gold. That gives us 380,810 gold in value for the hour. Now, it doesn't mean I'll make that much. I might have to learn a couple of Azure Whelps and post them that way, and the value might go down. Alright guys, well, that concludes our video for the Frost Whisper Gorge and the Ice Avatars. I was really curious to just see how good this farm really was, because I feel like nobody ever comes out here anymore, you know? I mean, ever since like Solithus and stuff hit, you know, I guess that's all the people were coming out here for in doing this farm. I mean, if they do come out here, they'll either do Jade Mountain or they'll do, you know, Frostfire Hot Springs. And I feel like they skipped this farm because they only would come here for the high value stuff, and now they can get that from Solithus. But, you know, yeah, Solithus will, you know, usually you can really get a lot of those high value, you know, pieces, and it's, you know, you can sit in one spot usually too, or a lot of people have been doing like 2x4 groups. And you know, because their health pools are so high, and you know, they just, you know, round everything up with, you know, monk statues and stuff. But this one, you can still instantly kill everything, and you can sit in one spot, so it's nice and lazy, and you still get materials, and you have a chance to get a pet, which I love farms where you can get all three. I love farms where you can just get, you know, two things in case, like, you know, sometimes your RNG just really sucks, and you get really bad transmog, and you know, it's like, oh man, I wasted an hour. But as long as you're getting like materials, or you have a chance at a pet, you have another chance there to kind of win out with the farm. So that's why I really like farms like this. But anyway guys, hope you liked it as well. And if you did, go ahead and make sure you hit that thumbs up down below. Also hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, so you don't miss another one of my amazing multi-box gold guides. And if there is a farm you'd like for me to try to multi-box and post a video, go ahead and make sure you leave that down there in the comments below. I'll check it out, see if it works. If it works, I'll post a video. Other than that, guys, that's all I have. This is Babypowder. Peace. I'm out.